How could she be playing the piano if she's dead?
Had a feeling that wouldn't work. I'm gonna need to be more specific. Detective?
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about something called the abacus?
Nah, sorry.
Do you know anything about Leah's daughter, Kendra?
I told you.
Well...
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Do you know anything about something called the abacus?
I'm sorry, but I don't.
Do you know anything about Kendra? Leah Piero's daughter.
I'm sorry.
Hi again.
Yes.
Do you know anything about something called the abacus?
Abacus? I'm afraid not.
Do you know anything about a little girl named Kendra Haskins?
I'm afraid not.
Well,
Stay.
Okay. Wait, who's Emil? Oh yeah, the letter. Her envelope. The wired abacus. I assume. Zoe! What are you doing, baby? You brought your bowl! Alright, I'll throw it to you in a minute. City Post Tech Forum. The Wired Abacus. First choice in consumer electronics has finally come to New York. Come visit us at 1 Union Square South, just seconds away from NRQW and 456 subway stops. Yeah, because that totally makes sense to me. Zoe, chill out! You're fine,
So Kendra's
baby.
dad is the boss of this place? This is just a bunch of junk.
I remember that old cartoon. It must be on DVD now or something. Flat screen televisions, much more recent models than the one I've got. Union Square is usually filled with people at all hours. Not tonight, though. I think those are noise-canceling headphones. There's a new model already? Figures. The tag on his shirt says Jordan. Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of
Zoe,
touch
what?
lately. Looks like a controller for a game console. Not sure which one. The sign says Emil Haskins, manager.
Oh, well, there we go. Zoe! Quit whining!
Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
Thanks.
Sure.
Hold on. Okay.
Union Square. It hasn't changed much in the last 50 years or so. Don't know what that is, but it's giving me a headache. Those things get bigger and flatter every year. Those don't look terribly warm. Looks like the hunk of plastic that Red carries around. Young guy. Looks pretty bored. Can't say I blame him.
Damn it. Did the AC kick on again? I'm gonna freeze to death in here.
Some vapid talk show. Some kind of neck brace? I have no idea what that thing is. A bunch of discarded papers. A bunch of meetings and appointments are written down on this thing. Nothing really stands out, but the weekends are all labeled Kendra. Some kind of animation is playing. I think Red calls this a screen saver. Whatever it is, I'm glad I don't have a stomach anymore. It says call Joe. I have no idea who that could be. The tag has Leah Pierrot's address on it. Best guess, it's the key to her house. Looks like an internal memo, some kind of technical stuff. It's all Greek to me. I don't know much about these moose things, but I've seen Red use them often enough. Huh, whatever I did, it worked. What a surprise, nothing happens.
Exeter House.
Boxes of office junk, don't know what's inside. It's a trash can, pretty typical as these things go. The light barely pierces the gloom. Someone wrote quarterly earnings on the cover. Positively riveting. A bunch of ledgers stacked up against the wall. Interesting reading for some people, but not to me. All I can really...
Exeter. Okay. City Post Real Estate, Exeter House, 265 Avenue A. Impeccably maintained, full-service, pet-friendly co-op building, a prime village location. Building allows co-signers, guarantors, and... Pied Therese? What the hell is that?
It's frosted on the inside. I can't see through. It's the front door. Pretty solid. Emil seems to be on the 5th floor. It says Exeter House. It leads to a small fire escape. Here he is, Emil Haskins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emil?
Yes, that's me. Who is this?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. Could I come in? I'd like to ask you some questions.
You mean there's been progress?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me. I'm hoping you will.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up.
Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in. I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
I know that Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
What? No, we don't know that. Nobody knows that. Not yet. Someone took her, and she's missing, not dead.
Of course, I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't. She's out there, somewhere. I know it.
I know that something happened to Leah.
Is that all you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
She's been missing for weeks. That's what happened. Big shot police detective. Poof, gone. Then, our daughter. So yeah, something happened. And nobody seems to be able to find out what.
George Austin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number one. How did it happen?
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Leah dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
I don't know.
Jesus, Leah, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job, is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment, at least.
How well did you know George Austin?
Leah's the one who knew him. They'd been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced, and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse. And I'm living in this shoebox.
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Leah used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
What did you do when Leah disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere. But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. Rented it from some Indian lady. Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
Well, I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah, sure. See ya. Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes, it's what I do.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it yet.
It never gets easier.
That thing needs a date with a needle and thread, or a fireplace. Lots of books on accounting and business management. Oh, and a couple of comic books. Some kind of oil painting, I think. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. A phone, I think. It's hard to tell these days. Emil is in here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone. That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother. It's Emil. He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to. Leah's a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken. I guess that's the date the picture was taken?
I'd better hold on to this for now. There's no... Emil is Kendra's father. He doesn't know that she's dead, and I'm not sure how to tell him without him shutting me out completely. I don't know the details, but Leah and Emil were a married couple who are now divorced. George wrote Leah's name down in a prayer. Whatever kind of relationship they have, he must care for her a lot. George was involved with Emil's ex-wife. There's obviously some bitterness, but I'm not sure if it's relevant.
I'm not just... There's nothing in that alley worth looking at. It says Exeter House. It's frosted Emil lives up on the 5th floor. That's way out of range.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Well, see you.
Uh-huh.
Locked, of course. The sign says Emil... Locked. Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. Piles of discarded papers. They don't seem relevant. The words quarterly earnings are written on the cover. They look like account ledgers. It looks like this office is also used as a storage room. A trash can. According to the label, this is a key to Leah's house. According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house. Huh, another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week? It says, call Joe. I don't see why I...
Okay, so parental eye and Trollgate.
I don't need to use a meal.
Trollgate now available for the My Phone. Now you can explore the city of Neb and fight the galloping hordes of Shinoya from anywhere. The family-friendly MMO Trollgate is now available for the My Phone. So for trolls on the go, download the free app below. What was parental eye? Yeah. Okay. Hello from the Kerala backwaters. It is hot here, but at least there are lots of cool lakes. Good thing Moti can swim. How's the weather in New York? Hope you are keeping warm. I know I am. Nishanti. Attention fellow trolls, our servers are temporarily down. Whether it be a sneak Shinoyan attack, or an El Mala spell, or an infestation of Whittakins, our gates have to remain firmly closed while we get things working again. Troll mail and chat logs are still available, but access to the city of Neb is unavailable until further notice. The mayor of Neb has all the goblin engineers working around the clock to get things working again. Isn't that like Hearts of the Caribbean music?
Hi again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any copies of the Parental Eye software?
Parental eye? Yeah, we got plenty of those left. They didn't sell very well. I guess people don't like to spy on their children, but me, I don't judge. Anyway, we got a bunch behind the counter. That'll be $14.99.
Do you take debit cards?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks. Is there a way I can get into the manager's office?
Did he give you permission to go in there?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, then he should have given you the code.
Code?
Yeah, for the keypad next to the door.
Thanks.
Sure.
According to the back of the box, this allows you to monitor another computer for suspicious activity. All you have to do is install it on the computer you want to monitor and configure it so another computer can read it. There are all sorts of disclaimers and government warnings on the back too. I don't think this is entirely legal. That did it. It's about time. I'm freezing out here. It's freezing in here. And it's not from the cold.
Oh, good. You feel it too. I was worried it was just me.
What is it?
I don't know. Nothing nice, that's for sure.
Just some linens and old chinaware. Nothing relevant that I can see. It's a set of dresser drawers. No signature on the painting. Probably done by a relative or something. Looks like a cordless phone. It's an old photograph of the Manhattan skyline. Huh, the lights don't work. A vase of flowers, no signature. It says KK the Troll. It says...
Is that her login?
It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off. I don't need to carry around planks of wood. It's just a shelf. There's nothing on it. A bare light bulb in one of those plastic cages that builders use. A cheap reproduction painting of a sad-eyed woman. Too cheesy for the bathroom, I guess. An ad for a sports car. A plastic Christmas tree. There's a lot of dust on it. Was it even used last December? A child's broken bicycle. Air freshener and bug spray. A little basement window. Just a sparse and empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything useful up here. It's not turning on.
Power's been out. Sorry.
A little kid definitely drew this. I'm guessing it's a self-portrait.
You'd be right.
It's a Valentine's Day card. It says, "For a special daughter." It's very sweet. It's cute, I guess. I never played with many dollhouses.
That's okay. Neither do I. None of my dolls fit in there anyway.
That teddy bear isn't terribly well cared for.
You sound like my mother.
The snow's still coming down pretty fast. It's a smiling stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the Giant. Her home planet is the Globe Ball, but she's too big to go back. So she stays here.
A stuffed globe. I used to have one. I stared at it for hours.
I just throw it around the room. It doesn't bounce too well.
I don't know a lot about pianos, but it seems to be in decent shape. I guess I could play it. It's not like Kendra could stop me, but it just seems wrong. She's really focused on that music, like she's trying to shut out the world. Hi, Kendra?
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for your mother. Is she around?
She's here. Somewhere. I need to practice.
Hi. I'm sorry about your parents, Kendra. I grew up without any family at all. I kind of know what it's like.
Yeah, I really should practice now.
Hi. I'm a friend of Joey. You met him earlier?
Oh yeah. Is he around?
He always is.
Okay. Tell him hi. I have to practice now.
Hi. So, I hear you're into Trollgate?
You play?
I sure do.
Cool. What faction are you with?
The...
Uh-huh. I have to practice now.
Hi. If you're willing to talk to Joey, you can talk to me as well. We're friends.
I really need to practice. Sorry.
Hi. Could I ask you? I don't think I can install.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again.
Well,
No, not this time, not with her. Besides, it's not like that line ever works anyway. Listen, Just...
no.
Hey, sorry to...
Well,
So, I hear you're into something called Trollgate.
you play?
No, not really.
Okay.
What about your dad?
No.
Late?
Picking on but he...
Okay, but I'll be around.
Check on me?
No, I just... You might not know what that means.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Sure.